Hello everyone, welcome back to Soul Path Guided Tarot. We're going to do a shorter, abbreviated yes or no today. We're going to have a choice between 6 different piles. So here is group 1, kind of red and orange with yellows. This is a group 2, blues, greens, kind of peacock vibe coming from this one. This is group 3 with the blues and the purples. Group 4, you have these 2, it almost looks like dragonflies or moths. Group 5, this kind of white iridescent. And group 6, green, blue, yellow, reds, a lot of pretty colors. All right, so I'm into butterflies really big right now because the eclipse has been so transformative for so many of us. So we have choice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a moment, connect with your intuition, your higher self, your angel spirits, guides, whomever you resonate with, and make your choice for our next abbreviated yes or no. Hello, group 1. This is your choice. And your card says, my intuition is strong and clear. I trust the voice within. Wow. Okay. I did shuffle for these. I didn't pick them. I didn't read them ahead of time. So this is your choice. My intuition is strong and clear. I trust the voice within. So I think that's a really powerful card to start out with at this time, because right now, more than anything, we need to rely on our intuition. Some of us are getting better and better at that. Others, we need to continue to build upon that. And look at that. The first card out you have is the Hanged Man, Neptune energy. 4 of Swords. This is Jupiter in Libra. Mastery. And clarity. Yeah, this is Mercury energy coming in. So because we're doing an abbreviated version today, we're only going to take the 3 tarot. All right. So it's really interesting that you have this first card, my intuition is strong and clear, I trust the voice within. And then you get the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man, this Neptune energy, is about trusting your intuition, about kind of releasing the ego and going to that extra effort to try and figure out what really makes sense to you, what really fills your cup, really what sets you off in a space of emotional peace and security and calm, right? Because that's the foundation of everything. Neptune is about stripping away illusions. Neptune is about letting go of the Maya, okay, the illusion, the matrix that's been created for us by, you know, the people and the places and the situations that we've been exposed to, versus what we really know is correct because of our connection to the divine. And as I say that, I get a high-pitched ringing in my left ear. And then you have, in the center, you have the 4 of Swords. And this is, what is this about? It's about regrouping. It's about rethinking. It's about healing. It's about releasing. And here again, we have butterflies, right? It's about transformation. It's about starting at one point and coming to the other point with a sense of knowing and peace that as you go forward with this Jupiter energy supporting you, it's pushing you to move into something that is better for you, more beneficial for you, more centered for you, more true and in alignment with who you really are. Stepping into mastery for some of you. So for some of you, it's about education. It's about a new way of making a living. It's about taking on something different. It's about restoring balance in a family situation, healing from an emotional situation that has really hurt you in the past, right? Mastering your ego and emotions, bringing them into balance, stepping into a position where you feel better about, okay, maybe these were my relationships and my partnerships and my situations in the past, but moving forward, I have a better sense of who I am. I see things differently now the illusion of what I was experiencing, it felt very real, but I understand I can release that now and move into something that's amazing, because you've got the Six of Swords here. And this is, okay, you've taken a new perspective. You've done the healing, releasing, regrouping, renaming, and reframing. And now you're moving on into something better. You have clarity, right? Because you've taken the time, you've touched into your intuition. You've connected to your heart, which is straight path to the soul. And here you are moving into something that is right for you. It's balanced, you're clear, and you've got, the courage to help you move into something that's really positive, leaving behind all the conflict, whether it was internal conflict or external conflict, really coming out, being able to, whatever comes your way, have a better sense of, you know what, I can look at this differently now, right? With this hangman, I can see it for what it really is. And yeah, it might be difficult, it might be challenging, but is it going to set me back? Is it going to push me back? Is it going to make me, stay stuck in the fear of the past, the fear of what's unknown? Instead, you're going to move forward with kind of like new bravado about, this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to do it. So let's see what else we have for you. Happy family, beautiful. So Cancer energy coming through, fourth house vibes. So maybe this is about reestablishing a relationship with a family member. This is about creating a family with someone. This is about being open to the next relationship or situation with a family. This is about supporting your family, creating a situation where you can provide for them, whether it be a home or just a positive emotional environment, perhaps leaving a relationship that was toxic to you, and for some of you, to your children. Some of you are on your own now and you didn't think that was going to be the case, and you're not sure how you're going to make it through. And this is Spirit saying you're going to have the clarity and have healed enough so that you will one day get to that point where you can create a new family, right? It's letting go of the codependence. It's letting go of the issues, with someone that you struggled with for a long time. So it's really about being on a new journey of balance, of restoration, of trusting yourself, of releasing any kind of anxiety. It's also about, letting go of some of the attachments. We have really strong attachment to things that we thought we were going to have, things we thought we were going to get. And sometimes it's really hard to let go of those attachments. I've been there myself. I know it. But we have to trust that there's something better, someone better, a community, an opportunity, and know that this newfound almost relationship you have with yourself about trusting your intuition is going to guide you clearly. Okay, so you're going to be able to move through what's coming towards you in the near future as well as in the long term much easier. And then you have flexibility. So that kind of falls in line with what we're talking about. We were talking about attachments a little bit. And so much of it is about letting go of the attachments, right? So that we can be flexible and see things from a higher perspective, things that are meant for us that we just didn't even expect. And then as I say that, this pops out. Harmony, seventh house, all about balance, right? And this is what we've been talking about, balancing, creating that sense of peace and calm, because when we're in that position, the decisions we need to make, they're easier. Letting go of the things that create chaos or discord or sadness, we're able to let go of that, right? When we're centered and trust our intuition, flexible how we go forward, knowing that we've done so much healing, we really do find this place of harmony, which is an amazing place for us to be. It's a sense of relief, it's a sense of peace, and we adapt easier to things that come towards us. We adapt to different ways of manifesting what it is we manifest, so we end up better creators of our situation, what we want to bring into our life, who we want to share our life with, how we want to experience things. So this is a really beautiful yes, group one. The story here that Spirit gave us is very straightforward and beautiful about the benefits of seeing things differently and trusting and going within. And all the planetary movement, which is significant, and the changes in the Schumann resonance, which is very significant. People, are not feeling well physically, emotionally, they're having some issues. It's asking us to see things and do things differently. So beautiful cards here. This is a yes for you. Okay. Now, I give away a free reading every new moon. If you're interested in that, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And in the comments section, write I enter. If there's something you liked or resonated with, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your selection. Now, I shuffled for all of these. I don't know what they said, so we'll look at the same time. In my heart, I know that good things are coming my way. Beautiful. I love that. All right. I like that. Good outlook in my heart. So that's about trusting, having faith. All right. So if something resonates, please like and subscribe. If it doesn't, please feel free to choose another pile. We're going to abbreviate this reading today, so we're just going to take 3 tarot. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Water. Interesting. One more card, please, Angel, Spirit, and Guide. And oh my goodness, Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. Holy cow, I cannot believe that. I've never seen that before in all my years. That's amazing. All right, so look at this. Okay, I love how when Spirit does this. In my heart, I know that good things are coming my way. I know they're coming. And what is the Knights are all about? What's coming to you, what's moving towards you, what you can look forward to. Earthly matters, emotional matters, inspiration and energy. This is fantastic. I absolutely love when Spirit does this. So here you have the Knight of Pentacles, right? This is about the earthly things that we concern ourselves about. Money and finances, health, yes, even relationships. This is amazing energy, Taurus energy. So you might be Taurus or be asking about someone or even be considering something that happened during Taurus season, but this is about a slower moving energy that comes towards you with a commitment, right? It's this tried and true energy pushing its way. So no matter how you ebb and flow, the choices you make, the energy is surrounding you, trying to come to you. So for some of you, it's about improving your situation with money, with jobs, with home, with supporting yourself and others. And then you have this. I love this. This is the Knight of Cups. This is Scorpio energy coming through, saying, not only are you going to have something that is fulfilling to you in your material world, but emotionally, it's going to be something you connect with. Emotionally, it's going to be something that makes you feel good when you wake up in the morning. Emotionally, it's going to make sense to you because it's all going to be heart-centered. If you look at this card, you can see that right here, it's focused on the heart, right? But there's a straight line. Speaking your truth, it's on the throat chakra, right? This is your third eye, and this is your crown chakra. So perfect alignment of the energy centers to the cosmos, to the divine, grounded to Gaia. This is where the magic happens, right? This is that central sun energy coming through you. And what is it bringing toward you? It's bringing toward you that Leo energy, like, here I am. Here I am, the real me, the authentic me, the core of who I am. And I'm going to go after what I want. I know what it is. There's no questioning. I'm sure that that's what I need to do or how I need to do it or what I need to secure in my life. It's what's going to inspire you. It's what's going to get you fired up. It's going to make you feel like I can conquer this. I can do this. I can own this. I can be this. So this is amazing that all 3 of these are coming to you. Now, when you get energy like this, where it's all energy coming towards you, right? Emotions, the material world, what inspires you, what energizes you. The thing that you have to remember is to be connected to your intuition, because if we get too much in our head, we're going to end up kind of at the back end of something that's not real pleasant because we're making the decisions with the ego. And the ego is easily influenced by kind of the noise in the background, whether it be in your community, your family, a work environment, or even just the global noise. So it's going to be really important for you to stay centered here and to move away from the old energy, to step into that knowing and trusting and having faith that much is coming towards you that's going to be really positive. For some of you, this is about a new relationship. This is about taking a relationship that's kind of in its infancy stage and moving beyond. For some of you, it's about making a big choice in your life and knowing that you have the knowledge and the tenacity and the courage, really, right? The courage, because we've got the fire energy Leo here, to take those unknown steps, because you know the good things are coming your way. And what do you get? You know, they're showing me the 10 of water. That's that energy of everything's just so beautiful and so copacetic and so beyond just okay. It's a sense of complete peace and harmony in your life, which when you feel that, it's unlike anything you can describe with words. Angel of strength. Yeah, here's again that Leo energy, that courage energy coming through. So a lot of Leo energy here, right? A lot of fifth house concerns. Here we've got 50 here, and that's fifth house, about love. It's about romance, you know, creating something new, having a child. I keep getting that left ear ringing here. So someone really, this is important for someone who's listening right now. And also, you know, having that childlike excitement and innocence about you, where you're like super excited and looking forward to, because you know good things are coming your way. And what are you gonna get? You're gonna have abundance in your life, however you see that. And this is the number 11. That's what's meant for you, because you know that good things are coming for you. It's the path to your soul. It's the path to your heart. All right, what else? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Group 2. Power. Yeah, step into the power. Step into the power of knowing. Step into your own power. Don't let anyone else control you, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. All right, don't let anyone minimize you, marginalize you. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Don't let anyone, you know, drag you down. And then here you have flirtation. This is Sagittarius energy. So for some of you, this is about a relationship, new relationship, building upon a relationship, doing something differently. You know, for some of you, this is about looking into bettering your education or stepping up your education, or getting your education just through traveling, you know, gaining wisdom through actual experiences, having, you know, different cultural experiences that you learn from. Maybe you're going to study other cultures, other religions. Maybe you want to leave, you know, what you've been living, the environment you've been living in now, because it doesn't have this big expansive opportunity. It's like same old, right? Not seeing anything opportunistic for you, not seeing anything where you can really grow and expand and thrive, because that's what this is all about. So this is Spirit saying trust this and have the ability to kind of maintain the endurance, trust your intuition, and just continue to move forward, appreciating each step of the journey. Be adaptable as you move along, right? Stay away from things like drama. Be open to discovery, new places, new things, and make the decisions from your heart space. And you'll be able to have an amazing outcome, whatever you do, whatever it is you're asking about. Okay, so it's kind of like dare to dream amazing, wonderful things in your life, because they're definitely coming towards you, group 2. All right, so this is a beautiful yes. So if something resonates or you like something, please like and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to join a monthly contest, I give away a free reading, 45 to 55 minutes every month during the new moon. Please be a subscriber, and in the comment section, please write I enter, okay? As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your selection. So I shuffled for all these. I didn't choose any of them, so let's see what yours says. I let go of the past. I trust in the future, and I accept the present moment. I love that. Okay, some of you might, I just got the image of Eckhart Tolle, so some of you might follow him, amazing spiritual teacher, about the gift of being in the present moment and how it makes us freer. It lets us let go of the past, like it says, and trust in the future. It lets us realize that, you know, every dark night has to turn into a bright new morning. So I love that right from the beginning. And it also tells us that, and life doesn't have to be perfect in order for us to feel or choose happiness. We just make that conscious choice. So it's a lot about, you know, really living in that present moment, which I know is difficult, especially when there's fear. So we're all like that. It's interesting, as I say that, we get the 2 of Wands convergence. Angel, spirits, and guides. This is going to be a shorter version, so we're only going to take a few cards today. We have the Four of Wands, Flame of Spirit, and the Hermit. Okay. So I'm going to go to this card first. This is the Four of Wands. Okay. This in traditional tarot is 4 wands, so it looks like a family standing under a celebratory arbor, if you will, but it represents many things that are blessings in your life. It represents a happy family, an opportunity for growth, of a proposal, of something new being born, literally or metaphorically. It's about you growing spiritually. It's about a family growing. It's about a business growing. It's about two people coming together and starting something new. It's really positive energy. It's ruled by Aries. So it's, it's time to take action. It's time to make what you want a reality come to fruition. And what is really interesting is we have here the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. And this is time to make your plan. This is the time to make your plans. We have a lot of fire energy here. So, you might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A lot of fire energy saying now is the time for you. And there are a lot of major planetary shifts right now. So it's about, stepping into your own, right? How do you want to come forward as you? How do you want to approach life? What's your attitude going to be like going forward now? How do you want to identify? Do you want to change that? Some of you, it can be about your appearance, but this is making the plans for what you desire, what you want. So whatever a Four of Wands is to you, whatever the pinnacle of reaching your desire is to you, okay, the energy here is surrounding you with all this fire energy. And then you've got the Hermit, Virgo energy. Virgos are the doers. Virgos are the make it happen. And this is Spirit saying it's time to make it happen. But to do that, you have to connect within. You have to be in the present moment. In the present moment is where we're centered, is where we see clearly, where we receive clarity. We're connected, right? We're listening to our intuition. You see the moon is right over his head. This is like Merlin vibes, connecting with the moon, right? Again, he's got a wand in his hand, a staff, more fire energy about bringing forth what it is you want. So a lot of positive energy around you. And some of this is just saying, you know what, my plan is going to be that I'm strong enough to face whatever comes my way with courage and tenacity. And I know that I'm going to reach this point of my Four of Wands, whatever that is for some of you. Yeah, and then you get Angel of Love. So knowing that, I love it right next to the Hermit, you're being supported, and that they're asking you, as I said, the Hermit's about intuition. Well, that's also about being very much connected to your heart. So this can be about planning a relationship, an extension of a family, more open-hearted and being vulnerable, not vulnerable like you are taken advantage of, but risking your heart again to see if the next person is the right one to move into something very permanent with. Maybe it's, taking a chance on yourself and loving yourself. So self-love is really important, to believe in yourself, to make a plan, to let go and believe in yourself and trust yourself that you're going to move into this space of abundance and happiness and fulfillment and desires being reached. Okay, so love is in many, many forms. It can be with another, it can be self, it can be connection to the divine, having this great heart awakening. So you just are seeing everything so differently now that you internalize everything through your intuition and heart space versus in your head. And the truth has become very evident to you. I don't know if you can see it, but there's this person's face right here blowing in the wind. And regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of the direction of the wind and the storms, you're centered, you're strong, and you're in your truth, right? So that's a beautiful card. And the bottom of the deck for you is action, time to take action. And we have all this Aries energy here, all this Wands energy about taking the action to say, I'm going to stay in the present moment. So not get caught up in the fears of the unknown and what could happen and what might happen and what might not happen, what should happen, what shouldn't happen. Okay, being in that present moment. And then you have 11th house, idealism. This is Sun in Aquarius. So, this is all about being more aware of yourself, of your environment, of your feelings, of the people around you. It's about connecting to your wishes for the future and what are your hopes. For some of you, it's about, different friends and groups. You're going to make a shift because the people that were around you don't support you moving in this new direction, right? In this new present moment. They're the ones who, tell you, oh, you have to worry about this because this could happen. Or, oh my gosh, do you remember what happened, a year ago? Do you remember what so-and-so said or did to you? We need to release that because it keeps us stuck in those places, and we can't create and manifest, whether it's happiness, abundance, or relationships or anything in between. We're not able to do that if we're constantly in a different space other than the present moment. We need to kind of move out of that. So it's really important to kind of decide, hey, I'm going to move forward with courage. I'm not going to let other people intimidate me. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm never going to give up. And I know that the door that closes for me, it's the wrong one. So I'm going to keep going until I find the right door that opens for me. So I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm going to try something a little different, realizing that you're valuable and that there are, regardless of the people that you've been hurt by, many people really value you for who you are, and you should too. Okay, so just remind yourself to, you're doing well on this journey. It's moment by moment, step by step, and be proud of yourself. And it's going to help you move into this space of so much positivity. Okay, all right, so this is obviously a very nice yes. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the monthly free reading that I give away, it's 45 to 55 minutes. I announce a new winner every new moon for a free reading where you can ask any question of your choice. If you would like to do that, please be a subscriber, and in the comment section, write I enter. All right, as you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 4. This is your choice. Beautiful dragonflies. All right, so I shuffled for these. I did not choose them, so let's see what yours says. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Oh, I love that one. That one is so important for each and every one of us. And it is really hard to let go sometimes. It is really hard to release those things that have had such an impact on you. Sometimes it's letting go of the unknown and the fears. So whatever, there's always something that we can let go. Sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's a bad experience, sometimes it's trauma from when we were little. I just heard inner child for someone, so some healing that needs to be done for some things that were done when you're a child. And I'm getting the message that, you're strong enough to face every issue in your life with courage and trust, okay? So that's very specific for someone here, but let's see what we have for yes or no. Abbreviated, so we're only taking 3 tarot. Well, that's interesting. We get karma, which is justice. The lovers, okay. Gemini and coming through here. Okay. 3 of wind, which is the 3 of swords. Okay, so this makes perfect sense. Spirit is 100% on point today with these cards that are flipping out. Letting go creates space for me to receive. What or who do you need to let go of? So this is the Lover's card. Obviously, the obvious is Gemini energy. This can be about a relationship, but this card is also originally known as the choice. So what choice do you need to make? Do you need to choose yourself first? Are you choosing yourself, or are you choosing someone else or another situation before what makes you happy, before your needs, before what is right for you? And I know that for some of you, whether it's a relationship or just a choice about something else in your life, and it can be, about something you tried to do that maybe failed. It can be about a family member. It can be about something where you thought you were going to get a new start and it didn't work out, because you have the three of wind here, which is sword energy. So this is Saturn energy about imbalance, hurt, sadness, incoherence between your heart and your mind, unsettled feeling, right? A need to restore, a need to rebalance, a need to regroup, a need to release, because harmony and balance needs to be restored. So this is karma. This is moving forward and bringing in some balance for you. This is making restoration of your own well-being, or your outlook on life, or how you trust things, or how you see people. I mean, there's a heart that's here in the middle, that's like the high heart, the sacred heart. There's this infinity, which means, in the center point here, that neutrality point is where we all need to get back to, so that we can move forward, so that we can move towards a new beginning, so that we can regroup. So it is about letting go of the old, making that choice of putting yourself first. Maybe you had some, specific ideas about what you were going to do in your job, or who you were going to be with, or where you were going to live, or you thought that you were changing enough so that someone might come back into your life, or you might have the opportunity to try something you haven't tried before and it just didn't work. And so it's had an effect on you. But again, the universe is always helping you in some unexpected ways. So sometimes we don't get those messages right away. So it's just important that when we've been hurt, when we are unbalanced, when we're trying to recenter, when we try to create space for something better to come in, that we let go of the anxiety and the stress by choosing to do things that just kind of get you centered again, that relax you a little bit. So maybe it's feeling hopeful, maybe it's letting go of a little bit of control, because perhaps you've tried to control the outcome a little too much, and we get too connected to the attachments that we think, should be a certain way, like we perceive things a certain way. And sometimes we have to realize that that wasn't for our highest and greatest good. So the universe comes in with this Saturn energy and says, it's time to make a change here. So it's going to be important to just kind of look at every day and say, I'm safe. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to explore things that are unknown. I'm going to be okay, because everything happens according to divine timing for, like I said, the highest and greatest good for yourself, for your best results, right? Hard to understand sometimes when we're in the midst of something that's painful or sad. Yeah, and then you look at this card that pops out, 23, all tied up. Yeah, this has had you all tied up. This has had you feeling angry or sad or confused or alone or abandoned or frustrated or impatient or whatever. Maybe you're anxious about something, or you're worried about something. They showed me the 9 of Swords in my head. And then you look at what pops out here. The cards are flipping out amazing today. Going forward. Yeah, and that's what we talked about. Going forward, going towards what's right for you. Letting go, releasing this 3 of Swords energy, releasing this tied up, making the choice for yourself, making a choice to do what's best for yourself, and understanding that if it's not centered and creating balance, right? If it's not going to be right for you, you're not going to be able to move forward in a way that gets you to the sun, right? To the happiness, to the blessings. And then you have the moon in Leo, 5th house, appreciation. As we move forward on this journey, step by step, we need to appreciate that's the good that's in our life. It helps us create space for more of that, right? The more we are open to good and to receiving, the more we are inspired to do more. The more we take steps towards doing things that are fulfilling in our life, the more we tie into our intuition and we realize that we can make a change in our life. Maybe it's a change in our status, our relationship status, our overall financial status, our overall well-being, right? But it's about letting go of this, escaping the past, escaping this 3 of Swords, leaving that behind so you can move forward into something that's, very beneficial, very happy, very rewarding, very fulfilling. All right, so for pile 4, this is a no for right now. Now, if you wanted your no, there you go. If you would like to change things, you can, because you're all given free will. And everything is energy at its core. I say this all the time. It's very important. You can change anything by changing your intention, your outlook, and your internal energy. Okay? So please keep that in mind. But just as it faces up now, this is a no. All right. If something resonates or you like it, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to enter the contest, every month I give away a free reading, 45 to 55 minutes long. You can ask whatever question you want. I randomly choose a name. At the new moon, you need to be a subscriber because it's for subscribers. And I just need you in the comments section to put I enter, and I'll know you're interested. All right, as you go forward, I wish you peace and blessings. Namaste. Hello, Group 5. This is your selection. So I shuffled for these. I did not choose them, so let's see what yours says. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Okay, so let's agree. It's hard to be patient when there's something we really want. I know for me, it's definitely hard to be patient when there's something I really want. So my patience is being rewarded. So what I'm hearing right now is when we're impatient, we make decisions based on reactions and frustrations and what's in our head instead of our heart. So we sometimes end up, not getting the outcome that we're looking for. Oh, look at that. What pops out as I say that? The Hierophant. Okay, Taurus energy. So you might be Taurus. This is going to be abbreviated version, so we're only going to take 3 tarot. Temperance, Sagittarian energy, second major arcana. Okay, major cards here for you guys. Pile 5. Third card, please, Spirit. 4 of Swords. Okay, so you've got a lot of positive, strong energy coming towards you. But what's really interesting is, again, your card says, my patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Temperance is all about patience and alchemy. Temperance is about managing what you want and what you need, and how you deal with the energy as situations come towards you, and how you balance out those opposites, if you will, of what you want versus what you have, of what you're looking forward to versus where you've been. And it's being the ultimate in being able to kind of balance that out, mix it up like a chemist, right? The alchemist this card is all about alchemy. So Sagittarian energy coming in. So, Archangel Michael coming in saying, your patience is being rewarded. Your turn will come, but you do need to stay focused, right? Sagittarius always has the archer, focused intention. They're showing me the 8 of Wands, which is, 8 wands going up in the air with a synchronistic approach and the velocity and propulsion to kind of land in the middle of the target. So being really committed to your intention. And that's what this is. This is Taurus energy. This is the Hierophant. So this is an up-level commitment. You making one to someone, you making a commitment, or, a focused intention of doing something to better your life, to better your education, to better your outcome, to do better for your family. This can be about you taking the focused approach of, I'm going to see things differently and do things differently because the things that have happened in the past have had an effect on me, right? This is the 4 of Swords. So I need to make a commitment that I'm making different choices for different reasons, that I'm going to be patient, and that I'm going to be able to transcend what comes my way, transmute my way, and make a commitment to something that's better for me, that makes me happier, that makes me feel like, yes, this is what's meant for me. And I just have to be patient through this process because it is a process, right? It's making the commitment to change. It's renaming something and reframing it and healing and leaving the past and releasing and soothing away any kind of anxiety or stress by choosing to do things that are more relaxing or, just easygoing for you, and knowing that every day you're a little stronger, you're a little braver, you're a little wiser, and it lets you live in a greater sense of peace and harmony in life. And just understand, every one of us is unique, right? We're not the same. What one person experiences on their journey is going to be different than yours. So give yourself a break, right? Have some compassion for yourself. They're showing me Kuan Yin. And just have a little fun and take a breath. Try and do something differently. Try and see things differently. With every night, right? With every darkness, with every bit of void comes a new day, a new beginning, a new start, a new way of doing things. So trust that you know and you have courage to move forward in whatever comes your way, because you've got all this energy around you. And here you have financial constraints. So some of you have really struggled with being able to support yourself, your family, feeling secure in your life, having a home, getting a home, leaving a codependent relationship and being independent, laying down roots, right? Having a family. And this is, okay, now going forward, you're going to kind of let go of that. You're doing something different, knowing that you have to be patient, but your commitment, your intended focus is going to change that outcome for you. And at the bottom of the deck was anxiety. Help you release some of that anxiety. So we talked about that as I was talking about this. We talked about letting go of the anxiety or not being so anxious. So coming into a space of more comfort and ease, less distress, less worry, less anxiety. Okay, so for some of you, less depression. And then you have stillness. So quieting the mind. You know, it's hard when we've gone through things, but trying not to overthink. And sometimes you're like, you know, you make these lists or you put time constraints or you see these infomercials or podcasts about, you know, we can show you how to make, you know, X amount of money in 90 days and you can do this and you can do that. And for some people that does work. It's real. But that has to be your personality. That has to be how you're wired, right? That has to be about who you are. And then as I say that, you get Mars in Leo with egotism, 5th house. So for some of you, it is about letting go of the ego, right? Quieting the mind, and that's where the anxiety is coming from. And when we go into that stillness, the ego kind of quiets down. We go more into a heart-centered space. We can connect with who we really are, right? Because here you see the sun. The sun is all about the core of who we are. Your sun sign, the sign that you were born under in the sun sign, the core of who you are. And we let go of the ego mind and balance out our true centered energy, right? So healing going on here, adjusting, merging into something where if we do the work, you know, we know the outcome's going to be there, that it's going to be very positive. And that if we trust in the ability to make change that can help us grow, because this is Jupiter energy about moving into something that's better for you, that's transformative. You know, you've got these butterflies on here, that's brighter, that's better. You're going to realize that you're able to manifest the dreams that you have for yourself or for your family. And know that you have the ability, right? That you can be the, you know, this is the alchemist, but it can be the magician. About you have the tools within you, right? When we let go of the ego and the mind, when we connect with stillness, to move through things. And with patience, because patience is here once and twice, you will manifest what it is that you're looking to manifest in your life, whatever that is for you. Okay? So this is a yes, but this is going to be a yes that requires work, because these are all very positive cards. Okay? This is about transcending this information, but these are all very positive. These trump cards, these heavy major arcana cards, that's the energy surrounding you, and spirit is asking you to deal with this so that you can embody this. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. This is definitely a yes. If you liked or resonated with the reading, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a new reading during the new moon. So if you would like to enter that contest, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And in the comments section, right, I enter and I announce a winner every month. I choose a name randomly. All right, as you go forward, I wish you peace and harmony. Namaste. Hello, Group 6. This is your choice. Okay, I shuffled for these. I didn't choose them, so let's see what your card says. Today, everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. So I love this because this is about maintaining a really positive attitude, regardless of what we're going through, if we have the expectation and we visualize it, we see it as, this is happening, this is going to happen. Another way of doing that, of course, is to just focus on what it is you desire versus what you don't desire. Okay, so great message about manifesting, bringing something into our reality, regardless of what it is that you're looking for. All right, so general read, we take what flips out. This one flip first. Okay, this is the One of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. I'm just going to take 3 cards today. Page of Earth and 8 of Cups. Okay. So, new beginning for you guys. That's what I'm seeing. And what I love about that, Spirit has been 6 for 6 today. Everything's unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. And this is about new beginning. This is about walking towards something that's right for you, that's new. Walking away from something that hasn't been right for you. So let's start with that first. This is the 8 of Water. So this is Pisces energy with Saturn coming and saying, you know what, the situation that you were in, it wasn't right for you. It's not what's in your soul path plan. Okay, we all come here with a plan. And when we deviate from that, we end up with a lot of discomfort and challenges in our life, sometimes a lot of heartache and trauma as well. And so some of us, it's harder for us to learn, okay, what is really right for me, because sometimes we don't have the boundaries, whether it be the boundaries that we need to put around other people or the boundaries that we need to put around ourselves with regard to how we think, how we feel, how we talk to ourselves, how we treat ourselves. But what I love is you've got the Ace of Wands coming in here saying time for a new beginning, time for something different, change in energy, change in direction, change in outlook, opportunity to do things differently, start anew. And you've got the Page of Earth here, Page of Pentacles, right? So this is Taurus energy. What in your life do you want to do differently? Because pages, it's about new. It's about openness. It's about the unexpected, the unencumbered, right? So you're leaving something that hasn't been right for you, but you're moving towards something that can be amazingly beneficial, provide you with a lot of, happiness in the material world. So some kind of security, relief of challenges you've had in the past. And the material world is relationships. It's the material things that we think of, like money and homes and cars and all of that kind of stuff. It's also about health. It's about doing things that resonate with your heart, though, so that you can bring them to reality quicker. Because when we try and swim against the stream, is what they're giving me, that's when we're in our head. That's when it goes so slow, or it just doesn't happen at all. So I love how this is about everything's going according to plan. New for you, new beginning, new opportunities. So, some of you might be saying, oh, today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to dare to think differently. I'm going to dare to call somebody differently. I'm going to dare to, try for this different job, or talk to a person I've never talked to before, or try my own thing, or get out there and try and create a blog or a vlog, and make your own money, and leaving behind any anxiety that was with this 8 of Cups, right? 8 of Water, leaving that behind because it's causing too much distress. And this is Saturn energy saying this has got to go. It's got to go. And then you have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is about being true to yourself, speaking your truth to yourself, speaking your truth to the world. New beginning. You have to speak differently to yourself, to others, communicate differently to yourself and others. And then you have Woman holding a coin. So maybe it's about financial struggles that you've had in the past. Maybe it's about making a better, stronger life. Maybe it's about just knowing what you have to do next to improve the situation you're in, right? She's got a lot of purple around her. That's the crown chakra. She's got the black cat. That's about being psychic. Woman holding the coin. So she's very knowledgeable and intuitive. And look at that transformation. Absolutely. Transforming in this new beginning, especially with the lunar eclipse that we had. That was a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which is all about starting anew, new beginnings, starting over, trying something different, leaving this behind, moving into something that's abundant. The coin can represent abundance in many ways. And then restoration of health. And this can be the anxiety, right? The worry, the anxiety, the not sleeping, the being agitated, the not feeling well. Some of you are really empathic. You're really being affected by the earthly energies. The Schumann resonance is off the chart right now. So a lot of you are feeling like digestive distress, sleeping disorders, just a lot of anxiety, ear ringing, sometimes some like, your heart's really beating quickly, intermittently. So you're affected by that planetary energy as well. But your overall health and well-being is going to be restored with this transformation, with this change. And the most important thing for you is what I'm hearing, they're emphasizing, is you have to speak the truth to yourself, to everyone. You have to reach for that emotional fulfillment. You're being given that opportunity here and now. Okay, so release the resistance. Right? Take care of yourself, love yourself, rest a little bit, play a little bit, right? Focus on that positive thinking about how everything is unfolding perfectly. See that, feel that, attach an emotion to that. Know you have the endurance and the courage and the tenacity to take, this energy and start anew, whatever it is. It might just be the way you see yourself. It doesn't have to be a whole new life, but it can be. It can be a complete, reset. Just concentrate and focus on what you want. And don't think about what's been in the past and what you haven't want. And things will just fall into place. They'll come into a natural order, right? One of the laws of the universe is the law of order. And continue to follow your inspiration, right? And you will move from feeling lack in your life, whatever it is, self-assurance, love, care, nurturing, whatever, moving into a space of newness, of great potential, of anything is possible. Okay? So this is a yes. And while you do have the walking away and anxiety card, it's because you're walking away from the anxiety. All these other cards support your newness. So this is definitely a yes. This walking away is about part of the transformation of you moving into this new for you. So this is definitely a yes for you. If something resonate or you like some part of it, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. It's 45 to 55 minutes long. You can ask any question you want. And I randomly choose a name during the new moon of every month. So please subscribe if you're interested. And in the comment section, please write I enter. All right, so that's what I have for you as you go forward. I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste.